So welcome again, doctors. This is the second part of our topic, which is blood vessels of the heart. In the first part of this topic, which we completed before, we tried to cover all the arteries which supplies our heart. Okay. So in this part of video, we will try to cover all the veins which drains blood from the heart. Okay. So if we talk about the veins of heart, we will see that the majority of heart veins joins together to form a common vessel, which is known as the coronary sinus. So if we can see in this picture that many of the veins are joining together to form a like a common vessel, common vein vessel, which is known as the coronary sinus. This coronary sinus is located in the coronary sulcus of the posterior surface of heart and is opened into the right atrium. As we can see over here, this is the right atrium. Okay, doctors. So let's start to learn about the veins which falls in this coronary sinus. Okay. So if we talk about the veins which falls in the coronary sinus, the first vein and the largest vein, we can say, okay, the first vein is great cardiac vein. So the great cardiac vein, it begins from the apex of the heart on the anterior surface, okay, and it moves upwards in the anterior interventricular sulcus with the anterior interventricular branch of left coronary artery, and then on the level of coronary sulcus, this vein turns to the left and then goes under the circumflex branch, which is over here, as we studied in the previous part. It goes under the circumflex branch of left coronary artery and lies in the coronary sulcus at the posterior surface of heart. It can be shown in this image. Okay, so it comes on the posterior surface of the heart, okay, and then falls in the coronary sinus. So if we talk about the parts which are drained by this great cardiac vein, so we can see that the great cardiac vein collect blood from the veins of anterior surface of both ventricles and interventricular septum as well, from the posterior surface of left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, from the left atrium and the left ventricle. So it was the first cardiac vein. Okay, the major cardiac vein, we can say. So the first one is great cardiac vein. So let's talk about the second cardiac vein, which is the second most major cardiac vein, we can say. This is the middle cardiac vein. What is the name of this vein? Is middle cardiac vein. As we can see, this is the posterior aspect of the heart and it was the anterior aspect of the heart. So greater cardiac vein is situated on the anterior interventricular sulcus, okay, whereas the middle cardiac vein is situated on the posterior surface of heart in the posterior interventricular sulcus, okay. And we can see that this vein rises up in the posterior interventricular sulcus and falls in the coronary sinus over here, and this vein receives blood from the part of heart adjoining to the posterior interventricular sulcus. So it will receive the blood from these parts, okay. So this was the middle cardiac vein. Next comes here is the small cardiac vein. Small cardiac vein is present on the right side or the right heart, okay. It is present on the right heart, like it arises from the right heart. So we can see over here, this is the small cardiac vein, okay, small cardiac vein. This small cardiac vein begins on the right heart surface and rises up to the coronary sulcus, okay. It rises up to the coronary sulcus and then it turns to the posterior side and finally it falls in the coronary sulcus. So on the posterior surface also, this is, we can see, is the small cardiac vein, okay, small cardiac vein. And now the fourth important or fourth major vein which drains the heart is the posterior vein of left ventricle. This is the posterior surface. Don't be confused that this is the anterior surface and this is the right ventricle and this is the left ventricle, okay. If we turn it around, if we turn it around, the left ventricle will be on this side and the right ventricle will be on this side. So this is the left ventricle and this is the right ventricle. So this is the posterior vein of left ventricle. This is the posterior vein of left ventricle. Okay, so this posterior vein of left ventricle is formed of several veins on the posterior surface of left ventricle near the apex of heart. Okay, it falls in the coronary sinus or into the terminal part of great cardiac vein. We can see over here. Okay, so it falls maybe directly in the coronary sinus or in the terminal part of great cardiac vein. This is the fourth one, which is known as posterior vein of left ventricle. Okay, it is the topography now you can like remember or understand very well. So, and the last comes is the fifth one is the oblique vein. The oblique vein of left ventricle. Okay, and the fifth one and the fifth major vein comes is the oblique vein of left atrium. Okay, this oblique vein of left atrium goes from the upper part of posterior surface of the atrium, okay, left atrium, to the basis. This is the basis. Okay, and falls finally into the coronary sinus. So this was the fifth and most important, or the fifth major vein of the heart, which drains the heart. Okay, and beside all these veins which we discussed here, there are some small veins or some other veins which are like directly opened into the right atrium. One of those veins are, you can see over here, these are the anterior cardiac veins. Okay, anterior cardiac veins or anterior veins of right ventricle, you can say. Right ventricles. Okay, now let's summarize all the veins and the areas which are drained by these veins. Okay, so now we know that many small veins or many veins join together to form a common vessel, which is known as the coronary sinus. Okay, coronary sinus, which finally drains the blood into the right atrium. Okay, so this is coronary sinus. So now we will see or we will summarize the veins and their drained areas. Okay, so let's summarize them. The first one is we studied great cardiac vein. Okay, the great cardiac vein. Great cardiac vein collects blood from the veins of anterior surface of both ventricles and their interventricular septum. Okay, and interventricular septum. Okay, and from the posterior surface also. Okay, and from the posterior surface of left atrium and some part of left ventricle. Posterior surface of left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, so it was the first. Now comes the second one. The second one was middle cardiac vein. The middle cardiac vein, which was present on the posterior surface of the heart and located in the posterior interventricular sulcus. Okay, and it drains the blood, or it receives blood from the we saw here that it receives blood from the part of adjoining part of heart adjoining to the posterior interventricular surface. So it receives blood from the parts of heart adjoining to posterior interventricular sulcus. Okay, so this you can say the left ventricle and right ventricle, or some part of the interventricular septum also. So this is the middle cardiac vein. The third one we discussed here was the small cardiac vein. The third one was the small cardiac vein. Okay, the small cardiac vein. The small cardiac vein drains blood from the right part of the heart, like from the right ventricle and some part of right atrium also. Okay, some part of right atrium, and also from the posterior surface of the wall of posterior wall of right atrium. So we can say that it will receive blood from the posterior wall of right atrium. Okay, and the we can say the right lateral wall of right ventricle. Okay, and right atrium, as we said before. Okay, so this was about small cardiac vein, and the fourth one we studied here was the posterior vein of left ventricle. The fourth one was posterior vein of left ventricle. Okay, so posterior vein of left ventricle receives blood from the posterior part of left ventricle. So posterior wall of left ventricle. Understood? And the fifth one and the last major vein was the oblique vein. Oblique vein of left atrium. Okay, oblique vein of left atrium. So this oblique vein of left atrium receives blood from the you can say the basal part of heart and left atrium. Okay, from the basal part of heart, you can say basal part of left side heart, or left heart, you can say left heart, and the left atrium. So these are the veins, and we studied two more veins beside these five major veins, two small veins which directly opens into the right atrium. From those, one was the anterior cardiac vein, which opens directly into the right atrium. Okay, and the other was the smallest cardiac vein, which are not shown in these pictures, but these small cardiac veins goes inside the heart walls and are opened into the right atrium. Okay, and through the openings of those smallest veins. So the second you should remember is the smallest cardiac veins, which are not shown here, Okay, so this was all about the blood vessels of the heart, blood supply, either that was blood supply or blood drainage from the heart. So guys, if I was able to make you understand on the blood vessels of the heart, so please like this video, and also please mention your suggestions also. Okay, and yes, one more thing, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel and share it also as much as possible.